There is no person here. Come out of your building and then I'll throw your food at you, ungrateful. Until then, I ain't going to the trouble to get you your stuff if you're not going to come out and greet me like a human being. Hey guys, we're back for another shift at the Aryamart in Supermarket Simulator. So last time, I kind of messed up. The good news, we have a second checkout for self-checkout. And we have cloned our customer helper because he did such a great job. Maybe eventually he'll be his own person like these guys. They used to be clones as well, but they are finding their identity. But yeah, it was good. This was something I was working towards, but then I found out I was out of storage space. So I had to expand the storage and I had to add more shelves. So yeah, my budget, as you can see in the top corner over there, it's a little messed up. But we are going to work to correct that. I already did my grocery run for the morning. Like I said before in my last couple videos, oh shoot, I forgot to start the music. My bad. What I'm planning to do going forward is I'm going to basically, oh, we already got an order for the morning. Let's move the speaker over here. Yeah, that way we kind of have the music spread out across both corners. Maybe eventually I'll get another speaker there, but I want to do one grocery run off camera, and then do at least two days on camera with one grocery run, just so that way you guys get to see more of the, nope, not that one, this one, more of the day-to-day, instead of basically me spending half an hour on doing the shopping. Alright, this one is for Leona. Sorry, sir, I'll be out of your way in a second. And I'm pretty sure I updated all my prices last time. Watch me be wrong and find out later with people complaining, but for now, onward we go. And yes, I am still doing the deliveries on foot because it takes way too much gas. So I'm literally only using the truck for deliveries. Have a good day. Sorry, yeah, I'm only using the truck for shopping for right now. Because I need to save money when and however I possibly can. And that starts with beating the crap out of criminals! Get here! Come there! The hitbox is so finicky with this thing. Make sure I'm turned away so I don't accidentally click on somebody and hit them with a baseball bat when they don't deserve it. At least she only got 2 things of flour, that's not too bad. You must be related to our cleaning lady. Thanks for coming by. Okay, everybody else is behaving. Cool. I do like having the ability to still knock some skulls from time to time when people deserve it. Please don't steal from me like your identical triplet did. I will hurt you. But it definitely helps me a lot knowing that our security guy here has our back if somebody slips by me or comes in when I'm out making a delivery. And yeah, the second self-checkout is definitely a good idea because I am already getting people through the lines a lot quicker. It's not getting backed up like it did before. Oh, okay, yeah, he's got her. Cool. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. Mannequin lady! Hey, good to see you, honey. Thanks for coming by. Always good to see our regulars. Hey, love your dresses. Beautiful as always. Let's make sure this is the guy in the suit who actually buys stuff and not the one who steals. Oh, good. That makes me happy. Okay, they're keeping up pretty well between the two of them. Do I have more tomatoes? Yes, I do. The rest of this should be good. I just got this produce before we opened. Yeah, the rest of that is still doing pretty good. I just need to go double check on those tomatoes and just see if I can help them out. Grab a box real quick. least the produce is really, really easy to spot. Oh, one of them may have gotten it already. Maybe. Yeah, he did. Perfect. Which means that we are free to grab these mushrooms. Let's see, mushrooms. Excuse me, hun. Honey. Spaghetti. And the soda with the lighter label. Alright, and that is for Jade. Okay, really quick thief check before I leave. Gotta make sure I don't have to beat somebody on my way out. Perfect, perfect. Nice. Thank you, everybody, for being respectful today. I really appreciate it. It means so much to me. Alright, I'll be back. Hold down the fort for me, bud. It's nice to have a rhythm again. I might be starting, how to put it? I might be working on setting up a streaming schedule. I'm still working on it because they're changing my hours. Oh, got another delivery already. They're changing my hours at the arcade. They're gonna have me, but usually I kind of work like during the holidays, I'm working afternoon to evenings. Now going out of the holiday season, they're thinking about putting me, there we go, now we can actually see. They're talking about putting me more on the morning shifts, which means I might have some time to do things like live streaming. Which I'm kind of debating about. Whoop, not those eggs. The big eggs? Yeah, big eggs. Where are the potatoes? Ah, down there. Oh. I need another one of those. Please tell me we have more potatoes. I bought so many potatoes this morning. Okay, I was gonna say, I will flip out if we were out of potatoes already. Breathe. Nope, he was getting chicken. Oh, well, the other thing I did the other day that was really nice, I did move the light switches. So they are more accessible now. Cool, more potatoes. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. For Ethan. Sorry, I got distracted. Playing the game again. What are you raging about? Not that. Not that. No? Hmm. $371, yeah, that's still a discount. That's still fine. Yeah, I don't know what she was raging about. Oh well, I'm gonna go do this delivery. Okay, now that I'm done being distracted, yeah, I'm thinking about getting into live streaming. I'm still debating about what kind of games I want to stream. I mean, I definitely enjoy my Left 4 Dead stuff, so that would be fun. I could get a couple of my friends. Oh, somebody tried to steal something. Have a good evening, sir. Oh, cool, I can just shortcut through here. Nice. But, yeah, I was thinking I could, maybe do Left 4 Dead or do some Kingdom Hearts streams. If I do Left 4 Dead, then I've got a couple of people. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. You're the best. Everybody else behaving. Nobody else got to get their teeth knocked in tonight. Watching you. Don't you dare. Okay, cool. Alright. Honestly, not bad. We've already made back a pretty good chunk of profit. And we're still going for the night. So we still got people getting their last little bits of stuff. Darn it. Pop-ups. Sorry. I'll give him a little boost. Oh well. Not a bad thing to do tonight. Yeah, just so that way they're evened out there. Everybody looks to be doing pretty good. Get our guys to do the last of the inventory. Actually, since I'm not closing right at the end of the night, I can go ahead and start getting our grocery list together. Always need a couple more boxes of toilet paper. That doesn't hurt. Shampoo would be a good idea. It's like one thing shampoo, one thing soap. Yeah, we got tons of pizzas. Chicken we always need because those... Well, dude buried me in the box of chicken while I was looking at it. What the heck, buddy? French fries are okay. I just got those this morning. Butter's good. We always need more cheese. Milk's pretty good. I just got milk this morning, so it'll be good for a bit. I just got more tuna this morning. Eggs aren't bad. Maybe grab like... Well, small eggs are definitely good. Maybe grab like one each of the regular eggs. Yogurt. I can get like one extra thing of yogurt. 2 of the light roast coffees. Maybe 1 dark roast. The teas are actually pretty good still. We don't sell through those we don't sell through those too quick. They're like, what? 8, 9, 10, 11. I think they fit... Yeah, they fit 12 across each of those. Maybe like 1 each for the cereal, so I have a backup. Milk. I could do 1 each of the drinks. Apple juice is still pretty good, though, so 1 of each drink except the apple juice. And 1 of those. We always need bleach. We're always running low on bleach. And dish soap is always a good idea. We sell a lot of that. And the 1 each of the waters. Small cakes are still pretty good. Maybe like 1 thing of candy. Maybe 1 of the fancy cakes, 1 chocolate. Definitely need spaghetti. Let's do like 1 thing of that pasta, a couple things of macaroni. Still actually some good potatoes left, so let's do maybe like just maybe like 1 box potatoes for now. Salt is actually still pretty good. Let's see. I can do like maybe 1 each of the sugars. Flour, definitely need the flours, like 2 each of those. Oil's not too bad, maybe like 1 extra of each oil. Honey and peanut butter are still pretty good, like 1 each of those should be fine. And then 1 bread, 1 rice. How are we holding up on our produce? My general rule with produce is I'll only get it if I'm at less than 100. So I need kiwis. Apples are close. I can go ahead and get apples. So apples, kiwis, lots of tomatoes. Garlic, mushrooms, carrots. So pretty much everything except for lemons and mangoes. Got it. Alright, let's go do our grocery run. Zooming away. Benefit of shopping at night, less traffic to run into. I got into almost like 5 crashes off screen. I debated about turning on the recording just to film some of them. And the sad part is I was pretty much responsible for the majority of those crashes. About there should be good. Alright, let's start our run. Alright, now that I've got an idea of what I need, I can get back to what I was talking about. But, yeah, if I do something like Left 4 Dead, I know that my partner plays games like Left 4 Dead, so I would definitely be excited to have him on. Maybe a couple of my other friends I can ask around. Yeah, we were good on the T's. We were good on you. 1 each of these. So, yeah, I'll see what I can do. I gotta update some of my equipment just a little bit before I can do that. So maybe once they fully settle my schedule, maybe like end of January going in. I was gonna salt. End of January going into February, that could be something to work on. And hey, maybe I can get a couple of them to join me for some stuff at the supermarket. I haven't been able to really play with anybody on this yet. So I think that could be a lot of fun. Let's see, I think I needed like 3 of you. Butter? No, I'm good on butter. I just got butter. But yeah, if there's any games that you guys would be interested in seeing me live stream, please let me know in the comments. Like I said, I think Kingdom Hearts could be a fun one to live stream. Either, like, I could start doing Kingdom Hearts 2 even though I'm still playing through Kingdom Hearts 1. Or, heck, maybe I can... Oops, not that. Maybe I can do some live streaming for Kingdom Hearts 1 while I'm playing through the rest of it and start doing it as, like, VODs and stuff. I think I needed one of each of you. Oops. Come on, grab the chocolate. But yeah, if you guys got any ideas for things you'd like to see me play, let me know. I'm always open to suggestions. I also got a few new games for Christmas, courtesy of, let's see, my partner got me a couple both right around and actually a month or so before Christmas, so looking forward to playing some of those. And then I think I needed like one of every drink except apple juice. And then got some during all those holiday Steam sales because my sister and my cousin both gave me Steam gift cards. I wanted to go ahead and update my games list just a little bit. So I got stuff like the new Katamari game, which you know I am definitely playing that. I had so much fun with playing that before. I think we're still really good on pizza, so I don't need any of that. Ah, the accursed potatoes. The potatoes are never ending. You never have enough potatoes. I swear, I need like an entire shelving unit dedicated just to potatoes. I think 3 ought to be more than enough for me. Alright, let's start loading up the truck. Just like a trail of sadness and food leading to the truck. But yeah, I'll make sure to post on the channel whenever I start live streaming so you guys will know when that's happening. And I've got lots of other games too, so it might just turn into like hangout sessions after a while. Things like, hey, we're gonna be playing this, or we're gonna be working through this story. And then if we get to a good point, maybe stop and play some other games. I've got stuff like golf with your friends. Let's see. I definitely wouldn't be opposed to things like Among Us or trying out Peak if I had some friends in the call with me. And I've got a couple of people I'm in certain Discord chats with who do live streaming as well. So maybe talk to them about doing some videos together. I think that could be fun. Dang it, I forgot to close the truck. It does this weird thing where if you don't close it before you start putting... Oh, looks like we ran out of room. So just get the boxes closer to the edge at least. So I don't have to walk as far when I come back. But yeah, I'll figure it out once like I said, once I get a more concrete answer on when the shift in my schedule is going to happen. And I'll start posting stuff when I figure it out so you guys know. And maybe take some polls for what you guys might want to see for my first live stream. Heck, I wouldn't be opposed to doing the new Katamari game for that sort of thing. Just kind of explore and figure it out together with you guys. Thread the needle! Avoid the pedestrians! There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and start unloading this for them. I wonder if it costs me more to do this because the lights are on in the store. But, nah. It's just more convenient for me to do it instead of waiting until everything's done at the end of the night. Oh, cool, they got the last of it. Nice. Got the trunk closed this time, so I don't forget. Now, one thing I've been wanting to do at some point is get some updated avatar pics. Gonna see if I can hit up some of my artist friends, especially Eleanor, because she's the one who did my original avatar picture based on when I sent her the pictures of the model that I made, and then she made the art to go with it. So if I can, I'd love to say, like, maybe if I do get any sort of money or anything from streaming, I'd love to use that towards getting some more art done. Just because I am very much a believer, and if anybody does any sort of creative work for me that I am not good enough to do myself, then they deserve whatever price they are asking for. There we go. That should be everything. And I also always make sure to tip artists unless they specifically state no tips, which I have seen a couple who do that in their commission prices and everything. But if they don't say that, then I will tip. I usually try to tip, especially since a lot of them I'm on good terms with and I'm good friends with. So, I care about them and I respect the work that they do, and I'm very appreciative whenever they do something like this for me. But yeah, if I get any sort of extra money left over between holiday stuff and... let's wait for these guys to go by. There we go. If I get any sort of extra money from holidays or streaming or what have you, I just get random check in the mail. An unmarked check is deposited into my bank account for whatever reason. Okay, there we go. Now I got turned around. Then I'll see if I can hit her up because I want to get some more pics done. So that way I have more things I can use in the thumbnails or like reaction images and stuff. Because at this point, because I don't have the money to really pay for... I don't have the money to pay for somebody to do my thumbnail arts. It's all the thumbnails are just being done by me at this point. And I don't mind. It's pretty easy. I'll be honest. I just use Canva and put some stuff together. But if I could, I would love to have more, I guess more variety in the pictures that I have. So that way, like, I can have more interesting thumbnails whenever I post a video. Okay. That should be everything there. And then like I said, I can also use them for, like, reaction images and stuff, or if I ever feel like taking a break from the VTubing and just do, like, a PNG sort of reaction. I could do that if I'm having an off day and I don't want to get the camera rigging and everything set up for the day. Okay, I think I said I needed everything but except lemons and mangoes. Let's start tossing all that over. Did I need apples? I'll just get like one thing of apples to be safe. Oh, that hit the door so badly. But, yeah, that's gonna be on my list of things that I want to try and get done at some point, now that the new year has started and I'm settling down from the holiday craziness. I'm having a little bit more time and energy than I did before, so yeah, I want to really try to focus on doing more stuff with this channel, with my recordings and all that. And if you guys got any ideas or suggestions, I would love to hear it. I'm still relatively new to all of this, so I am just... and there's not really a guide or anything. I am just figuring this out as I go. gonna go ahead and drop this off, because I always have a lot whenever I go to the meat and dairy store. So I just want to go ahead and drop this off, and then I'll do one last run for the night. Come on, turn, turn. There we go. Okay. There's just such a mountain of boxes here. Imagine living on this street and then you just see some weirdo in their truck drive up and dump like 50 boxes on the sidewalk. And just leave it here for two guys to put away by themselves. Ugh. Come on, let me... There. Alright. Appreciate you guys. I'll be back with one more load, and then we can call it quits for the night. I wonder how much my employees hate me at this point. They have been here since before 8 a.m. and now they are staying way past 9 p.m. doing all of this all over again when they already did it once today. I feel so bad. But I also at the same time don't, because this is so much more efficient for my time. Anyway, yeah, so that's just kind of plans I've got going on going into 2026. And again, if you guys have any suggestions, any ideas, any things you'd like to see, feel free to let me know. I am always open to suggestions, because a lot of this is just me kind of vibing, just playing games I like, posting stuff, rambling on endlessly about stupid stuff that I'm sure most people don't really care about, but I'm just, you know, I always said that going into this, I was mostly just doing this for me. I'm absolutely 100% open to suggestions, feedback. I mean, the heck, that's why I got a new voice upgrade and everything. But, oof, ran right into the tree. But, yeah, I'm still open to it if you guys have any suggestions for anything that you think I could do differently or anything that I should try. Because I'm willing to... I can't always guarantee that I'll be able to do everything that's suggested. Everything that is suggested. Darn tongue tripped on me. But I will always take the advice to heart, and especially if it's constructive criticism. I always prefer that. I always prefer that style. Is if it's just harsh, if it's just harshness and cold attitudes, then it's not helping anybody. But I will always listen when it's constructive criticism, when it's useful feedback. Let's see. I think 2 of each of these should be good. And then let's do 2 of you. I think I was mostly good on the 2, and I'll just get like 1 extra just to be safe. Alright, that should be everything. And then we can get all this back, let them finish putting it away, and then we'll call it a night. Focus on getting as much as I can. Before I started recording, I basically got everything down to everything in the truck except for like 2 boxes. And I just ran those over myself because I was not going to make a whole freaking separate trip for 2 little boxes. That was not worth the gas money, considering it costs like... how much did it cost me to fill up this tank? It's like $5 for every time you hit the refuel key, which it adds up pretty quick with how much gas this truck uses, so I'm not wasting that kind of money when I can literally just run it right through that little shortcut alley right there. At least it'll fit this time. Cool. Alright. Let's get on back to the supermarket, and we will call it a night. And run the red lights because there ain't nobody around to stop us. Cool. Yep, like I said, I caused all the accidents in this block. These are my streets, fools. Y'all can't mess with me. I got a truck. Consequences be damned. And then illegal U-turn for good measure. Oh, cool. Let me back up a little bit. The backing up is still so freaking awkward in this truck. I hate it. Okay, there we go. Open that up and start tossing stuff out for them. You guys have done amazing. I really appreciate all your hard work. There we go. That is everything. Perfect. Alright, let them finish that up. Do like one last look through all the store. Which, honestly, I trust that you're keeping it clean. I really do. I just... it's been my pattern for so long that I just have to double check everything to be absolutely sure that I don't miss anything at the end of the night. But I think we should be pretty good. Let them get those last couple boxes put away. And hopefully we still got enough storage space. Because I know we're cutting it really, really close with some of this stuff, especially the giant boxes. Dude? You good? There's still crap left. Oh no, please don't tell me I overbought and we... Well, that's all they're putting away, so I'ma just... yeet. Yeet. And yeet. I mean, they're not getting stuck anymore, so that's all I'm gonna ask. No, they didn't really find it expensive. They just said it wasn't much of a discount. Only had one person who couldn't find something that was probably towards the end of the night, so I can live with that. Alright, mushrooms and the candy. You guys... Oh, wow, that went down so bad. Alright, let's do that, and then... I still hate that I cannot just type in a discount manually. I have to do this stupid little slider bar thing. Yeah, so it's got to be around 3%. There we go. And then the candy. Where did I move candy? Ah, over here. Yeah, I am very much aware I still need to move a lot of this. Let's just make it for 460 ought to be good. A little bit of profit on it. Alright, well, everything is fully stocked, so let's go ahead and open the store for the day. Let them start. They always take a little bit to come in, so I'll work on the bills and stuff in the meantime. Bills paid. We got the freaking double loans we gotta pay off, and I hate that. Well, there goes all that profit from the other day. Yeah, whenever I eventually get these loans paid off, I think next order of business. It's been a while since we got some new licenses, so work towards that. And we also need to work towards expanding the store and getting more shelves so that we can fit all the new stuff. I think maybe a short-term goal might be just getting another speaker put up. We'll see how everything looks at the end of today. But for now, welcome in everybody. Thank y'all for coming. Always appreciate you coming in and giving me your business. I need the money, please. Oh, already on it. Thanks, honey. Appreciate you. Alright, and everything is going pretty smoothly. I like that. And honestly, all the grocery running that I did the previous night did not take me as long as I thought it would. We'll see if I got enough. Actually, I just remembered, did I? I did get all the produce I needed, right? Yeah. Maybe like one extra thing of tomatoes would be a good idea. I could go just run on foot and get that. Okay. This is why I said I cannot keep too many. All the potatoes. We always need potatoes and freaking chicken. Which, I mean, I do not blame them. Potatoes and chicken are a great combo. There's a lot you can do for not a lot of money. I'll just go ahead and run on foot to get the tomatoes. I'd rather do that now than get the annoyed customer later in the day, like, oh my gosh, you don't have tomatoes? You suck. Because you know they're always going to be that one person. That one person who comes in after you're technically already closed and pulls that BS nonsense of, well, I got in before you closed, so it should be okay, right? And you just want to slap them across their uptight, snooty face. There. Alright, that should be plenty now. You know what? I'ma just... boop. And I'ma just... boop. And boop. I find it hard to believe that we ran out of room for the fancy milk. But, nah. There'll be room that opens up eventually for it. Like, we've already got a couple of empty shelves now. So I guess this is the price I pay for getting too far ahead in some of this, but... oh, yeah, I guess that is full. Oh, what we got? Darn it, we didn't have enough. Oh well, if we did, that would have been a pretty good deal. But maybe next time. Oh, the twins are back. Good to see you both. Thanks for coming in. And nope, none of that. Okay, honestly, not too bad of a day so far. Hey there, welcome in. Please don't steal anything. Thank you all for behaving today. Hi, always good to see you. Love having you here every day. You are one of my favorite customers. Don't tell the others, but you are. You are absolutely my favorite customer, and I appreciate you coming in every day. Oop, game lag for like half a second there. Okay, they're all good. Oh, you got him? Cool, appreciate it, bud. I'll say between the two of them, they are balancing the self-checkouts and the produce thing pretty well, which I still find it so stupid, by the way, that customers cannot use the produce scales themselves. Like, is it that complicated, y'all? You put produce on scale. You hit button listed on produce. And then you hit enter and it gives you the tag to put on the bag. It literally does all of the work for you. What do you all need? Do you need somebody to hold your hand while you do this? I just never... oh, yeah, I can go help him out with some of this. Oh, watch them already be there with the mushrooms. Oh. Yes! Get her ass! That's my dude! That is my dude, y'all! Ah, that made me so freaking happy. Wish I had noticed it, but hey, he's doing his job. He's keeping everybody safe. And that means we are free to do this. Sugar, tea, honey. Honestly, pretty good. Pretty good combo. I'm not much of a tea drinker myself. My cousin and my mom both really like tea. But I never really liked the taste of it. I don't mind... oh wow, we ran out. Did we run out of chocolate completely? No, we still have chocolate left. Okay. Okay, cool. They're keeping up with it pretty decently. Alright, I'm gonna go do this run real quick, and I'll be back. Hold down the fort, bud. You got this. And another delivery. They always come at the end of the freaking evening. Why? Anyway, darn, I forgot what I was saying. Alright, tea. Yeah, I never really liked hot tea that much. It's one of those things I would only ever drink if I wasn't feeling well, just because it's comforting, but honestly, if I had a choice for hot beverages, because I also don't like coffee. I've mentioned before that I don't really care for coffee because it does nothing for me and I think it tastes horrible. So yeah, not much of a reason for me to drink coffee at that point. So, the only hot drink I have ever really liked is hot chocolate. Ugh. Got my game glitched out for a second there. And yeah, I know, there's like, I've had everybody be like, oh, but you can make coffee taste so good. You can add this and that and this and this. And I'm just like, yeah, I've tried. Literally any way you can think to try coffee to make it sweet or chocolatey or less of a nuisance. Ugh, people, I swear. Put that back on the shelf. Oh well. That was actually one of the things I needed anyway. For Caleb. But, yeah, any way you can think to flavor coffee and make it less, I guess, taste less like the blackest pits of death. I tried it. I still don't like it. Doesn't matter how sweet I make it, doesn't matter what flavors I add to it, I still just don't like coffee. Just check, make sure there's actually a person here before I go and get the stuff off the shelf. Because there's been this glitch for the longest time where there will be a thing here saying there's an order, but there's no person. Yep, I was right to check. There is no person here. Come out of your building and then I'll throw your food at you, you ungrateful bastard. Until then, I ain't going to the trouble to get you your stuff if you're not going to come out and greet me like a human being. Anyway. But, yeah. I like the smell of coffee, but coffee just tastes absolutely vile to me. I cannot stand it. I have no problem with people who like coffee. My partner practically lives off of coffee at this point. But I just don't care for it. Do not like it whatsoever. And whenever we go out, if we go somewhere with like a cafe, then he can have his coffee and I will get something else to drink. I will get like a blended juice or a lemonade, or again, if they've got hot chocolate, I like getting hot chocolate from a cafe. Oh, I've actually still got a lot more time than I thought I would. Interesting. Oh, I guess I can go ahead and do like a couple of quick runs before the day is over, or at least just see if there's any emergency stuff I need to get. I always need toilet paper every day. This stuff's actually still pretty good. Got loads of pizza. Maybe like one or... Actually... like one thing of chicken. Fries are pretty good. Maybe I'll just do this as like one more, like an emergency run, just so you guys can get a little bit more time out of the video. Cheeses are actually... Oh, maybe like that one I could get some. Milk is good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, these are all still pretty good. Maybe like one each of the eggs. I just got yogurt, so I know that's good. Let's see. 8, 16... You know what? Yeah, I'll just do like an emergency run for anything that seems like it's particularly low. 12, 24. Yeah, that can wait. That can also wait. You all I know I just got today. So you should be pretty good. Maybe like one thing of orange juice. One thing of bleach. You I just got today, so you should all be good. You're good. One thing of candy. One thing of chocolate. I definitely need pasta, but just the spaghetti. Yeah, I think just the spaghetti and the frickin' potatoes, as always. Because we never have enough potatoes. I swear I need to get a frickin' shirt that says I need more potatoes. Okay, let's see. Maybe like one each for the flowers. Oils are good. One honey, one bread. Rice is okay. Okay, and what are my produces looking like? Here, let's see. Lemon's good. Mango's good. Kiwi's good. One thing of apples would be a good idea. One thing of tomatoes. One thing of garlic. Okay. Gonna do just a super quick. Do like a really quick speed run and see if I can get one more day in. There's so much traffic. Why? Why is there traffic? It is after 9 p.m. Y'all should be home in bed by now. Though I'm not really one to talk, I just closed down my shop for the day. Okay. Nope, hitting the side, I guess, counts as a way to stop. Alright, so let's see. I need one of you. It's gonna be me operating on super quick. I think I need this, I think I need that logic. I needed you, I think. Like one of each of you. The oils I was good on, the rice I was good on, it was the spaghetti was the big one I needed. Yeah, like 2 things of spaghetti. Actually, I was really low on that one. I needed one each of the candy and the chocolates. I do wish that if you brought out the tablet here, it could, like, give you a note on what you were for sure running low on. So, like, you could still see your inventory from all the way over here. Peanut butter, I think I was good on. It was just the honey. So then that way you don't mess up and end up with, like, 160 pizzas like I currently have. I feel like I needed one of the juices, but I don't remember which. Doing a quick run anyway. It's not going to be a super full load. French fries were still pretty good. The potatoes. Always need the potatoes. Go ahead and just eat you guys out. Let's do like 3 boxes of potatoes so that way we don't run out tomorrow. And I freaking hate the potatoes and the chicken because the boxes are so massive. You only get like 4 per box. And then once you use up all that space, you can't put, like, you can only fit 1 box per shelf, which is annoying as heck. So it's like you're wasting all of the space for freaking potatoes and chicken. And then you sell through it super fast, so you always need to go back and get a couple more boxes of it by the next day. And then 1 each for you. Go drop this off and then do a quick run to get the other stuff. Okay. Beep, beep, move. There. Come on, y'all. I still find it weird that the light goes from yellow to green like that instead of the other way around. Like, I understand doing the opposite for sure. Alright, just do a quick hop, 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 hop. I have now nearly perfected this art form of just yeeting boxes in random directions. Alright. Onward to the other stores. Which, I'll try something real quick. I want to see if it'll be easier to go the opposite way over here to get... Because it's easier to turn here for the fruits and veggies. Ooh, just threaded that needle. Okay. Darn it, I just completely froze on what it is that I needed. That might be wrong, honestly. I think I know I needed, like, one thing of apples. Mushrooms. And garlic, I think, were the big ones. I'm pretty sure I was good on lemons and mangoes still. And one thing of carrots, just because they go super, super quick. These, though, are the easy ones, where if I need them later, I can just run over here and grab one, and they're super small, so they don't take that long to just grab them and eat them. Okay, that looks like everything. Okay. And then I want to go this way and then do the cleaning supplies last. Because the meat and dairy is the one that's a pain in the butt to get to. Because you can't go that way since the road is closed. I mean, you can, but then you're kind of stuck once another car shows up and you can't really push your way through them. Oop, okay. Cool. Thought we were about to get in a collision, and yeah, would have been another one that's completely my fault, but I'm not taking ownership of that. Now, I do like actually getting here on this side, because since that side of the road is closed off, it is super easy to get here. I can just pull over to the side of the road. I don't have to watch out like I do with the other ones. I said I'd get like one each of these guys. Eat. I was good on most of this. I think it was mostly the chicken. There's always more chicken, just like the gosh dang potatoes. I think 2 ought to do it. You, and then 1 of each of the cheeses ought to keep me going. Oop. Toss you guys in. Get the big boxes in. And yeah, I think I might just make this a slightly longer video, because like I said, I didn't want to cut it off at the end of the last day since there was still so much time left. So yeah, make it one more day. We'll see how it looks after I get the last load from the cleaning supplies store. Woo, and there's nobody at the light. Perfect. Yay! Darn it, but there isn't this one. Come on. I wish there was like a horn I could push. Like just go beep beep, move, bitch, get out the way. That'd make me very, very happy if I could do that. And now that I'm coming back through this way, I can now turn around here. And then it's easier to turn into this one. Because this one is always such a pain to get to, since there's like no room to turn around over here. I need like 2 things of toilet paper, 1 thing of bleach, and I think that was like the bulk of what I needed from here, like 1 dishwasher tablet maybe, just because I always sell a ton of it. Alright, let's start with the smaller stuff, and then I can squeeze in the bigger stuff, or just like run it over manually if I need to. Nope. Okay, so run this one back real quick, and then I'll come back for the truck. Because, yeah, that works. They're still putting everything up. Whoop. Alright, and drive you back over. Okay, so honestly, a pretty productive day so far. Okay, get you situated here. And go ahead and open this up. Now, the one thing I've noticed is that if I pull the truck up, they will stop what they're doing and prioritize the truck, which is one of the reasons why I try not to do grocery runs during the day as much. Just because if I do, then they're going to stop stocking the shelves, and I need them to focus on it, you know? Alright, so... whoop, there we go. Let them finish up with all that. And I think I should be pretty good on the rest of this stuff. Yeah, I think I'm good on all my produce for the night. Okay. We'll see if I run out of shelf space, though. That's going to be the fun part. I'll go ahead and give you guys some boosts. You're working really hard and it's late at night. There we go. And then it's actually... come on, there. Okay, yeah, we've at least got some more shelf space that freed up during the day, so I don't feel as bad. Let them... I'm at least gonna try and, like, get some of this into here. And then maybe they can work on some of this during the next day. So that way I'm just not leaving a pile of boxes on the frickin' road. Let them kind of sort out how they want everything to be since they know where everything goes. See, these guys know what they're doing. They are the masters of their craft, and I appreciate them immensely for everything that they do. Because I've said it before, but I remember back when I started this series, and it was just one little tiny space. I just piled the boxes in the corner, and then had to manually replace them myself while running the cash register and all that. Everything was a lot cheaper back then, but it was also a lot more stressful because I would have to stop anytime there was something even remotely distracting going on. Alright. Get these last couple, just yeet it in here, let them sort it out. And yeah, that. Let them run out their boosts, because I don't think those carry over to the next day. And I don't want to waste the money that I spent. Might as well get them to go through the last little bit there for it. Okay. Alright, that should be a good spot. And no complaints today. Nice. I will take it. And we actually turned a tiny profit. Cakes, bleach, candy. Let's go ahead and get those adjusted real quick. Cakes, bleach, and candy. Oof, that took a major hit. Let's do $5. And then if I do it like this, it'll seem like it's a bigger deal than it is. So bleach. Which cake is it? Honestly, I'm fine leaving that the way it is, unless it's this one. Oh, yeah, it is that one. Let's see. That's good. So bleach, cakes, and candy. Let's see. Let's make that $3.80, and then give that. Let's see. Darn it, let me... I will forever curse the fact that I cannot just type on this. There. Alright, I think they got everything put away. Nicely done, guys. Appreciate you. So let's go ahead and do one more day before the video's over. So I've got that opened up. Let's go ahead and pay our loans and bills and watch all my happiness drain away with my bank account. Ugh, that still hurts, but not too bad, honestly. And we're still keeping everything pretty decently stocked, so I think we're doing alright. And I think... it's a little quiet over here, so I think because I've got just a tiny bit of extra wiggle room in the budget, I'll go ahead and get that extra speaker. Just because it does help keep customer morale up. It makes the store feel a little less depressing. Which we all need a little bit less depression in our lives, right? I know I sure do. So let's see. Let's do one right here by the door. There. Now we got all of our walls covered. Whoops, sorry. Thank y'all for paying for everything. Really appreciate that. Thank you, cleaning lady, for keeping up with the garbage. Alright. So not... There we go. Now we got... music everywhere you go in the store. Each area you can hear some music. Might move this one over just a touch. There. I like that one a little bit better. There, that way you kind of get all my sides covered. Whoops, sorry, buddy. Thank you for coming in. Hi, how you doing? Okay, nice. Pretty good start to the day so far. No major complaints. And, oh yeah, that's the thing for the person who will not come out of her frickin' house. You know what? I'm curious. I'm gonna go take another look back there just to see if she's ever actually come out. Because, yeah, I think that's just like a permanent glitch until the game devs actually patch it. Until then, if you see any sort of orders that are back here by the meat and dairy store, don't trust it. There is nobody. They are lying. It's a secret way to lure you out so that they can try and steal your kidneys and sell them on the black market or something. Oh no, wait, they take your kidneys and take it to the meat and dairy store. That's the ultimate conspiracy theory. Where's the game theory deep dive for the secret hidden lore of Supermarket Simulator and how dark and twisted it secretly is? Or how it's a commentary on the decline of society with how much people steal from the hard-working man's everyday shopping center. I thought I saw a comment. Though that might be the person complaining about us not getting them their food, which if that is, screw you, buddy. You don't deserve it. Welcome in. Oh, you got a sister. Nice. Good to see you. Yeah, that's really the only order that I've got on here, so I will be fine with that. I saw that. Pardon me, mannequin lady, I don't want to hurt you by accident while I'm dealing with this bitch! Oh no, dang it! I did not mean to do that! I am so sorry, ma'am, I am so sorry! Dang it. I was avoiding hitting one customer, and then she kind of swerved into my way. Why would you get in front of me when you see me carrying a bat? Now I feel horrible. And all the freaking lemons. Yeah, I know Ella Nelson's order ran out of time. I don't care. She can go without her food if she can't come out and greet me properly like a human being. Alright, let's get these back on. Okay. Carrots. Candy. Oops, not you. Bread, flour, and then the soaps. Alright, that should be everything. Cool. Oops, sorry, bud. No other orders. Cool. I don't care if your order expired, Ella. Get over yourself. Okay. Other than that little hiccup, not too bad. Hopefully that doesn't mess up our reputation. Which I don't know, do you have a reputation in this game? If I did, mine is probably as the crazy store owner who beats people with a baseball bat. Which, honestly, yeah, that's accurate for me. Go ahead and get the lights, whoops. Get the lights turned on. I need soda and eggs. The knockoff Sprite and, oh, not that one. The good eggs. For Ben. Okay, that's at least in a different spot. Quick thief check before I leave. Okay, okay. Everybody's got their grocery bags. Nice, happy to see it. I don't have to hurt anybody today. Alright. Alright, I'll be back. And another order. Better not be Ella trying to scam me out of money again. I don't care, Ella. Complain and whine on freaking Yelp or whatever. There you go. Do people actually even still... Do people still use Yelp? I have not taken a look at that in forever. Oops. Mouse went crooked for a sec. Yeah, I haven't really checked to see if people still use Yelp for anything. They clearly don't use it to see if people beat you for stealing from them. I don't have time for this. I got all these orders that are popping in. And then put the oil back on the shelf there. Okay, what was I working on? Oh, I'm right by the peanut butter, so that works out. Orange juice, cheese, and little cake. Orange juice. Yep. And then, which cheese was it? Yeah, that one. For Emily. Okay, I'll be back again. Please make sure nobody else is stealing. Thank you. You got this, bud. I believe in you. I hate that it keeps giving you that notification. It's like it's trying to make you feel bad for letting the order expire, but you physically cannot take it to the person. So what difference does it make? Okay. Have a good evening, good evening, ma'am. I almost said Ella because I keep seeing her freaking name pop up in the corner. I know you guys probably can't see it because my head is blocking it, but yeah. Every few seconds, there's a little reminder. Ella Nelson's order expired. Ella Nelson's order expired. Bitch, I know. Quit your complaining. But anyway, I was starting to say that I don't really know if people still use Yelp anymore. Oh, perfect. But I was just coming to get some of that. Thank you. Are we out of that cheese? Oh, no, we're not. Okay. I'll work on the rest of the order while I'm waiting. Bread, coffee, more, and peanut butter. Let's see, I need that, and then more bread. I need one more cheese. Ah, he just put it out. You guys are awesome. I really love and appreciate all the hard work you do. And for putting up with my random as hell schedules. Alright. You all have bags? Good, good. Thank you for following the rules at the end of the night. Alright. Hopefully this will be the last order and... Whoop. Gotta turn around for a second there. Okay, and... Whoop. Not getting isekai today! Not today! Have a good evening, sir. Alright, and not a bad recovery in terms of getting more of our profit back. We still got a ways to go because I'm still paying off those 2 loans, and I hate that I did that. I feel so stupid. But, we're getting there. And at this point, go ahead and just touch up the windows real quick before we close. And yeah, and honestly, not a bad note to end on. I've still got that freaking annoying pop-up about Ella Nelson's order expiring, but Ella can kiss my ass for all I care. And... oh, did I just notice there's lemons on the shelves? You have to be so specific with how you get them, too. No, not that. I want the lemon. Not you, I want the lemon. Maybe if I do that. Nope. I can get that one at least. No, I don't think I can get that last one. That's just... honestly, it's floating perfectly on the shelf like that. Oh well. Well, this looks like a good spot to end the day. I did accidentally hit the one customer. That is totally on me. Okay, let's see. Soda, cakes, honey, and eggs. Soda, cake, honey, eggs. Oh, these went up a lot. Yeah, let's just make them $4.50. So, eggs. I think the rest of these are still fine. Oh, these are way off. No wonder people have been complaining about the prices. That works. It was one of the sodas. I can make that. You know what? I'm fine leaving that as $2.50. 3.74 is okay. Oh, that one went down way bad. Okay. I just want to get these last couple things taken care of before I do the outro, because I know if I don't, I will forget by next time. Whatever, 2 cents isn't gonna be that much of a pain. I'm fine leaving that like that. I'm fine with that. And was it one of the cereals in the... I think it may have been one of the cakes in the honeys. Double check all of these super fast. Oh, never mind. Okay, I saw the weird wrapper on that. I thought for half a second that it was incorrect. And I'm still getting the freaking updates about her order. Bitch, I don't care about your order. If I could, if there was like a social media aspect of this game, I would absolutely just like put that on blast across social media. Like, nobody cares about your order, Ella. Okay, it was one of the cakes. Come on, let me... not to there. Perfect. And then the honey. Okay. You know what? Let's just do $10.50 for that. I'm fine with that. Alright. That is a satisfying... Well, go ahead and do my bills, but I feel like that is a satisfying place to leave it for the day. We still have to get through paying off these loans. But once we do, I'm gonna try and work towards, like I said, expanding the store again, getting some new merchandise, new shelves. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Aw, game over already? Don't worry, there's always more fun to be had later. If you enjoyed your stay, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for visiting Arya's Arcade. Bye-bye!